Hi there, beer fans. Welcome to Andy's Beer Reviews. Welcome to the Ale House. It's another day. It is another beer review. And this one, I got this one from Home Bargains, where I paid £1.29 for this. It's a brown ale from Higsons Brewery in Liverpool. Comes at 3.4% ABV. It says on the net, there's a slight interesting history of this one. It says on the net, established in 1780. It was. It was established in 1780. Let's get this out of the bottle into a glass. By all accounts, Higsons Brewery were a very successful. I think it started off with a long time ago. Some guys moving to Liverpool, family moving to Liverpool, taking over a pub. Swan Inn rings a bell. And from that, like what used to happen a lot in those days is somebody with a bit of an idea thought, do you know what? As well as serving it over the bar, we'll create a brewery, and they did that. And lots of regional breweries and local breweries started off like that back in those days, and highly successful apparently it was until the late 80s, when, as they did with a lot of them, Whitbreads, I think it was Whitbreads, ruined it. Oh no, it was somebody owned it before Whitbreads. Late 1980s, it was closed down as a brewery. It was relaunching it in 2017, I think. So, yeah, a little check of history, but the name is really good. And because of the old fashioned, so it's why I like the label, because it looks like it could be on the shelf in the late 18th century, so I do quite like it. I've spoken a lot about in comments on my YouTube and socials recently about brown ales, simply because I did a Throwback Thursday for the famous new brown ale from Newcastle, and it sparked a lot of comment. People used to love it, people I don't like it so much. So it sparked a bit of debate about it, and I didn't realise I actually started to sit down. I have a blog as well. I've recently written a blog post about brown ales as well. So it's called man, isn't it? Just lots of talk about brown ales at the moment. But I like a good brown ale. Expectations from a brown ale. I expect something smooth, sweet, and rich. Well, you got to know this, it is only 3.4% ABV, so maybe not as rich as I would maybe like or expect. Flavours, you've got your caramelly toffee, your nutty flavours could come through, and just a little bit of bitterness. And for me, if that flavour can last in the aftertaste, all good. It has poured a crystal clear chestnut colour. I thought it was a bit darker than that, but yeah, crystal clear chestnut colour. Just off-white head. It's got those sweet aromas. I don't have a sweet tooth until it comes to beers, so I just love that sweet malty aroma. Pretty dark. It's not. I mean, on camera it probably looks dark, but oh no, maybe it don't. Dark it does. But it's aroma-wise, it's like a really dark, almost bonfire toffee, like my mother used to make back in there. So it's almost got that really dark, sweet bonfire toffee aroma, which I quite like. I used to get when I was a kid. Well, I get them now, but jam tarts used to come in a little silver tray, and shopkeepers, my local shopkeeper used to. Mr. Kite used to just put a loy stick in it and put toffee in it and let it set, and he bought them like that. Showing me age, I know I am. Right, let's taste it. Cheers, everybody. Strange because I've only just had that really nice amber ale yesterday as well, didn't I? Which was just all malt. So I think it's just a coincidence. I'm just into my malty beers at the moment. Shouldn't have that bits as vigorously then, should I? There you go. So it has got some nice flavours coming to it, actually. It tastes really dark. It's light in the mouth, but it tastes quite dark. And it has almost got that really dark bonfire toffee type flavour about it, which I didn't expect. I expected, because of the lightness, I thought the flavour was going to be quite more caramelly than a dark toffee. But it's nice. Sweet malt, bonfire toffee, which quickly disappears, and then just a hint of nuttiness left behind. And yeah, in aftertaste, that sweetness continues, which I'm happy for. I'm happy for it to do that, because that's what I want from my brown ales. Now, beers like this, and particularly these old style beers, perplex me a little bit. And they're a bit Marmite. I know in the marketplace they're probably going to be a little bit Marmite. I like them. It's thin. But 3.4%, what do you expect? Do you expect something sessionable, potentially thin? But it is really smooth. For me, when Higsons first brewed their beer in 1780s, it would have been, in Liverpool, it would have been for, did we have the Industrial Revolution there? Was there lots of factories? It's a bit like beer that was brewed around here by local brewers. It had been brewed very sessionable, very light, for workers that have been toiling in the mine, in the glassworks, in the factories all day, and either at lunchtime, because we play that, we drink a lot in those days, either lunchtime or after finished their shifts, they just wanted to go into a pub and just neck a few very few, start that again, neck a few very sessionable light beers. So whilst we could look at that and go, it's weak, it's thin for a brown ale, by today's standards, yeah, but you know what? I see that more as a traditional brown ale. I see this more as what a brown ale would have been like, probably back in the day, and I don't know, but it's got that, the whole ambience about it, the date the brewery started up, the labelling, the sessionableness of it, just makes me feel like, workers in Liverpool that drank this might actually recognise that. And for me, when I say things like that about a brewer, hopefully they take it as, I mean it in a really good way. I don't mean it in a bad way. It's in a really good way. I think that guys like this tend to brew stuff that's reminiscent of those old traditional days and values. And there's me thinking I couldn't waffle on the camera, but I think I can, can't I? Like I say, some really nice flavours. That bitterness is growing. The flavours are growing, actually. If you had a couple of pints of this, it would start to feel much richer. Well, yeah, sweet, dark toffee, nice little spiciness to it, really smooth, a little bit nutty, lovely little aftertaste. Do you know what? That is a really, really delightful beer. And I have got, I think I have another one from these guys as well. I can't see it. I'm sure it'll be in the box down there. But I can see it. It's in the fridge. It's in the fridge down there. I can't remember what it is. It might be live or something. So I'm looking forward to trying it. I like that. A really delightful beer. I'm going to score that 7.5 out of 10. So 7.5 out of 10 for Mandy's Beer Reviews. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching me. I really appreciate it. I sit here in the sale house talking to myself, talking to you guys, but really when I'm doing it live, talking to myself. So it's really nice that know that you guys are watching. You engage with the videos and talk about the beers. I really like that. Um, yeah, yeah, I quite liked that. I think a lot of people, like I say, I think it's a bit. A lot of beers now tend to be quite Marmite, and I think this is one of them where some people score it really low because I don't know. I'm going to say maybe they don't get it, but I don't know. Maybe I overthink beers. But I liked it. That's all you need to know. I liked it. 7 out of 10. Until next time, everybody, enjoy your beers. Cheers.